of Lion's Heart Media. Any use, rebroadcast, or redistribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of Lion's Heart Media is strictly prohibited. White looks to throw. He wants Boyd deep. Help over the top. Boyd adjusts. 1,000 and a score. Wilson drives in. She scores. Jensen, Grayson, give and go. Jensen elevates and she slams it down again. Arlo, top of the box, a drive, and he fires it in. This Concannon hammers the back line. Striplings fires it up. Spencer in space. Just got it. Touchdown, Sarah Catholic. And blocks quick out to Martin. Breaks the tackle. Martin cuts far side. There goes Quinton. See you later. One play. Touchdown, Leopards. Quinton Martin for 6 from 36. From South Allegheny High School, it's WPIAL Holiday Hoops here on MVI Live, powered by Pittsburgh's top area roofing company, our good friends at Planet Roof. As we have the South Allegheny Gladiators taking on the West Mifflin area Titans. South Allegheny victorious yesterday, led by Epps and Cook, 19 and 18 points respectively. South Allegheny with their 8th win of the season. West Mifflin jumped out to an early big lead in the contest against the Franklin Regional Panthers, but it was the Franklin Regional Panthers coming back and taking care of business against the West Mifflin Titans in that last contest. So, kind of wait and see what you're going to get with West Mifflin against these former section foes meeting here today on MVI Live, powered by Planet Roof. Bronziato pregame show for you on the network. South Allegheny 8-1, West Mifflin 2-8. Last year 70-57 and 78-51. SA knocked off West Mifflin 2 years ago, 61-47 and 66-46. As Coach Hal Minford, his first year at the helm of the West Mifflin Titans, middle school principal at West Mifflin as well, and he's expecting his squad to compete in every game, go out and give a good effort, as they are 1-1 inside of section play, and that's really where it matters. Gave Bell Vernon a game in the first one, but you're 1-1 in section play. You find a way to sneak into that top 4. You make the playoffs. And I believe West Mifflin absolutely has the capability of doing so. With Greensburg, Salem, East Bay, York, you win those games, you make the postseason. If you're West Mifflin, simple as that. If you're, in a very good conference with the sharpshooting EF squad, Bell Vernon, when they're healthy, good team. So, kind of see how that one goes. South Allegheny, 8-1, number 2 ranked team in 3A, dominated South Fayette, who is now on a 3-game losing streak after a loss to Norwin yesterday. Cam Epps, Drew Cook, Camden Lewis, all with big-time games for the South Allegheny Gladiators. As we get set to get underway, we'll take a break, come back, starting lineups and more, right here on your home for Mon Valley Athletics, MVI Live. Bronziato Tanning Salon in Monessen is open 5 days a week and is redefining the tanning experience with gold, silver, and bronze tanning beds at Bronziato. We have something for everyone. Schedule your appointment today online at bronziatotanningsalon.com or give us a call at 724-322-4451. Bronziato Tanning Salon, come get your glow on. Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home.
Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs, because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com. At Primzo Rentals and Indoor Storage, we offer a state-of-the-art facility with the best customer service around. When you rent from us, you'll have 24-hour access to your belongings, and with a variety of units available, we have something for everyone. Give us a call at 412-980-4272 or book online at primzorentals.com. Primzo Rentals and Indoor Storage, all the convenience and security you need. E-Paint's proudly serving the community since 2021, offering home service for both residential and commercial properties. At E-Paint's, we will work with you to plan every step of the process and ensure that your satisfaction is met. With a team of experts and a variety of professional services available, you can be sure that your house will be taken care of. From the smallest to largest task, E-Paint believes your home deserves top priority service. For more information, visit epaintsandEpoxy.com or call 412-559-8515. E-Paints, quality professional services that you can trust.
Back here on MVI Live, powered by Pittsburgh's top area roofing company, our good friends at Planet Roof. As it's the West Mifflin Titans, it's the South Allegheny Gladiators. It's our penultimate game of the day, as we'll have one more game after this one. Franklin Regional and Elizabeth forward here on MVI Live as well, as the Warriors take on the Panthers. It's the Gladiators, it's the Titans here in our penultimate game of our coverage here in the SA Holiday Hoops Classic. As West Mifflin 2-8, South Allegheny 8-1 on the season. South Allegheny will look to keep the good times rolling. Last loss for South Allegheny and lone loss back on December 7th, 63-45, a loss to Newcastle. As we'll take a look at the starting lineups first for the Titans from West Mifflin with a record of 2-8 on the year. As West Mifflin will put out this lineup here tonight. It's going to be the 5'11" senior guard David Reynolds, 6'1" junior guard Jose Perez, along with 6'2" senior guard James Rideout, along with 5'9" senior guard Jerome Corbett, and 6'2" freshman guard Julian Dewberry. That's Reynolds, Perez, Rideout, Corbett, and Dewberry. Morrison and Yarborough are probably going to be the only other two pieces you see off the bench for the West Mifflin Titans. On the other side of things for the South Allegheny Gladiators, 8-1, 1-0 out of 3A Section 3. It will be this lineup today. It is going to be the 6'3" junior forward Jake Ure, along with the 6'3" senior center Camden Lewis, 6'4" senior forward Josh Jakowski, 6'1" junior guard Drew Cook, and the 5'7" senior guard Drew Cook, or in the 5'7" senior guard Cameron Epps. So it's Epps, Cook, Ure, Jakowski, and Lewis for Coach Tony DeCenzo. South Allegheny looks for their 9th win of the season, looking for what will be their 6th in a row if the Gladiators can knock off the Titans here this afternoon. As Epps, Cook, Ure, Jakowski, and Lewis, Reynolds, Perez, Rideout, Corbett, and Dewberry on the other end. Again, it was a big-time advantage for the West Mifflin Titans against Franklin Regional, but it was a strong storming back by the Franklin Regional Panthers to take it 54-39, snapping the 2-game winning streak by the West Mifflin Titans, who beat Ringgold and Yock in their last two contests. 8 minutes on the clock. Jakowski and Reynolds for the opening tip as one back over. There's Drew Cook of South Allegheny. Cook now to Cameron Epps. Epps, top of the key. Epps right side now. Jakowski swings it left side. Jake Ure back up top. Drew deep for three off the mark. Rebound by Reynolds. Make that Jose Perez. Perez left side up. No. Jakowski grabs down the board. Whistle blows with 7:36 remaining in the first. Foul will go against Perez of the West Mifflin Titans. His first team first. 7:36 remaining in the first. Jakowski, the trigger, flips one in. That's to Cameron Epps. Right back to Josh Jakowski. Jakowski. Now Cook back to Epps, over to Ure. Jake Ure finds Epps, unloads, rims out, rebound, poked back free, taken over by the freshman Dewberry. Up ahead, off the window and in, is laying that one home for the West Mifflin Titans was Reynolds. And West Mifflin on the board first, or make that Corbett, excuse me. And nonetheless, it's an early 2-0 lead for West Mifflin. As you're no good, back iron, rebound by David Reynolds. Reynolds, pocket picked, Cameron Epps the steal. As Epps in transition, right corner, Drew Cook fakes, now into a three. Cook, iron and out, rebound, wrestled away by West Mifflin, and James Wright out, the 6'2 senior, as there's Reynolds. Reynolds stops, finds the cutter, off the window, no by Perez. Rebound by Jake Ure. As the 6'3 junior takes over here for South Allegheny. Josh Jakowski, 6:17 rolling first quarter clock, 2-0 lead as a takeaway, back the other way. Perez off the steal and one. Jose Perez, and the Titans lead by 4. Perez no good, rebound Camden Lewis. Off the miss. Epps to Cook here, 4-0 lead for West Mifflin. As Jakowski swings one back up, there's Cook finding Lewis across. Ure was not ready for it, and South Allegheny coughs it up once again. As Corbett too tough to tame, as Perez's pass up and out. So West Mifflin coughs it up 4-0 on South Allegheny. As West Mifflin got out to a good start yesterday before falling to Franklin Regional after a big-time advantage early on for the West Mifflin Titans. South Allegheny, there's Jake Ure. Swings it back, Cameron Epps, and an offensive foul called against the Gladiators. Guilty party, Camden Lewis, give possession back to West Mifflin. As that one into the hands of Ure, back the other way. Cameron Epps, 5:17 remaining here in the first. Epps skips it across. Drew Cook looking to drive as Cook puts it up. Got it! Drew Cook with the three ball, and South Allegheny on the board thanks to their standout junior Drew Cook. As SA gets on the board here with the three by Cook. As Epps the steal, can't finish. Cook the rebound, the putback, and the Gladiators lead at 5-4 here with 4:47 remaining rolling first quarter clock. Drew Cook up to 5. Epps had 5 steals yesterday. Cook a takeaway there, turns it right back over to Reynolds. Reynolds, right side, Reynolds kicks it back. Foul line, spinning, trying to work in, right out, banks it in over Camden Lewis. And West Mifflin back up by 1 with 4:15 remaining in the first. As there's Cook, got it! Drew Cook, a walking first quarter bucket. As Cook adds another 3. 8 now for Drew Cook, had 10 in the first quarter yesterday for South Allegheny. Or first quarter yesterday, yep. And 8 already in the first quarter today with 4:01 remaining. You're replaced by Kyan Ellis. Reynolds guarded by Cameron Epps over the timeline. Reynolds right side, ran into Camden Lewis. Camden Lewis the steal, the score. And Camden Lewis gets the Gladiators back on the board. SA 10-6. As at the other end, Jakowski the block. Had a 7-block game earlier this year. Cook right to the rack. Drew no good. Rebound. Pop back free to Camden Lewis. Cook in the corner. Iron and out. Rebound and a foul or a timeout called by West Mifflin. Right out the board. Timeout Titans. Full timeout. We'll take a quick one as well right here on MVI Live, powered by Planet Roof.
Bronziato Tanning Salon in Menneson is open 5 days a week and is redefining the tanning experience. With gold, silver, and bronze tanning beds at Bronziato, we have something for everyone. Schedule your appointment today online at bronziatotanningsalon.com or give us a call at 724-322-4451. Bronziato Tanning Salon, come get your glow on. Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs. Because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com. At Primzo Rent.
Back here, first quarter action, South Allegheny with a 10-6 advantage over the West Mifflin Titans here on MVI Live, powered by Pittsburgh's top area roofing company, Planet Roof. As out of the break, the West Mifflin Titans look to get back on the board. As in the corner, Ellis up, got it! Kyan Ellis adds to the SA total as South Allegheny leads it 13-6. Now the steal by Cook. Drew Cook can't finish. Rebound grabbed down by Reynolds. As back the other way, Reynolds right to the rack, no good. Another board for Reynolds. Reynolds tries to knife his way in. As right side, right out, back iron out, rebound, grab Reynolds his 4th, can't finish. Now finally grabbed down and deflected out of bounds. Yarborough and Morrison both check in. (13-6) South Allegheny advantage. As inbound goes to Morrison. Morrison now right side, Jose Perez. Back up top to the freshman Dewberry. Swings it right side Reynolds, or left side Reynolds, guarded by Epps. As right back over Perez. Now taking Dewberry, handoff Morrison. Yarborough out top, the 6'6" senior. Yarborough finds his man Reynolds. Reynolds back to Perez. A weave up top as Ellis lost his footing. High off the window, no. Rebound taken away. Tenacious on the glass, Perez. Corner left alone. The freshman can't get it to fall. Rebound by Ellis. As up ahead, Epps to Cook, and Drew Cook does not miss. As Cameron Epps right to Cook, and Drew adds 2 more. 10 for Drew Cook here in the opening quarter of play. As Yarborough looking to back down Camden Lewis. And Camden Lewis the takeaway. Second steal by Lewis as Cook. How about a 12 spot in the opening quarter? Drew Cook makes it 17 for South Allegheny. As the standout junior, Drew Cook, a stellar start tonight. Or this afternoon, Eileen Ure will check in. Foul goes against Cameron Epps. Epps is first, team first. Ure replaces Camden Lewis. Eileen will replace Josh Jakowski. David Reynolds, the 5'11 senior, the trigger, and a 17-6 lead for South Allegheny. Epps, our E-Paints player of the game yesterday with an 18-point performance for South Allegheny, 4 rebounds, 5 steals. Stay tuned for that at the conclusion of this one. Offensive foul, an illegal screen on Morrison. So Isaiah Morrison, the illegal screen, the personal foul, his first, team second. 17-6 lead for South Allegheny. Led by 12 for Cook, 3 for Ellis, 2 for Camden Lewis. Epps to Cook, Drew right back to Cam. Cam swings it corner, Kyan Ellis. Ellis back to Epps, up for 3, rims out, rebound, deflects out of bounds, last touch by the freshman Dewberry. Possession stays with South Allegheny, 58.3 ticks of the clock remaining here in the opening quarter of play. Epps the trigger, flips it into Cook, whistle first as that one deflects out of bounds. And we'll do it once again, 58.3. It's a 11-point lead for S.A. Ellis to Cook. Drew Cook back to Epps in the corner. That one altered as deflected back over. Here comes Reynolds. Up ahead, Dewberry puts it up, puts it in. As Julian Dewberry, the 6'2 freshman, gets West Mifflin back within 9. Eilis, corner, Epps. Cam back up top. Kyan Ellis now to Fisher Eilis. Eilis over Ellis, pulls the trigger again, got it again! Kyan Ellis with 6 in the opening quarter. Epps the steal, the swipe, the score. Cameron Epps onto the board. And 22 in the opening quarter for SA. As Dewberry knocked down over Perez. Morrison with 9. Out to Reynolds. Got it! Long range, David Reynolds. Big time bucket for West Mifflin. Cook at the buzzer, back iron, no. And it's an 11-point SA lead after one right here on MVI Live, powered by Pittsburgh's top area roofing company, Planet Roof.
Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs. Because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com. When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking out the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Brian Warnick is right here in Baldwin to help you select the right protection at the right price. Brian will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Brian Warnick, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call him when you want the real deal. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
First quarter comes to a close. South Allegheny leads by 11 as we start the second. Drew Cook with 12 points. 2 for Epps and Lewis, 6 for Kyan Ellis, the senior, with a couple of long-range shots. Reynolds has 5, leading the way at the other end. As Reynolds guarded by Cameron Epps. Reynolds swings it corner right out off the rim. Rebound grabbed down by Reynolds, his 5th. Inside right out, the left-hand shot gets the roll off the iron. James Rideout has 4, and West Mifflin back within 9. Epps to Cook, Drew Cook. the standout. You'll hear from him at the half. As Drew Cook swings it out to Cameron Epps online. Cam Epps with the 3. 5 now for Cameron Epps. Give Drew Cook the helper there. 7:15 remaining in the opening half of play. There goes Corbett, left side, middle, right out, left-hand floater. Rebound underneath Jose Perez. And if you're Coach DeCenzo, you got to be livid with your team's work on the glass today, as a beauty of a reverse by the freshman Dewberry. 10-point deficit, though, for West Mifflin. Cook rolling up top, pocket picked, loose on the deck. Picked up, Dewberry turns it over. Almost taken away by Cameron Epps. It was not due to the personal foul issued to Reynolds. His first team first. Josh Jakowski, the trigger, with 6:48 remaining in the second. Jakowski has Cameron Epps, goes that way. Cam Epps now puts it on the deck, flip off to Cook, right back to Cam. Game a catch between Epps and Cook. Now Jakowski looking for the cutter up top. Lewis around to Ure. Ure trying to find a man. It's Epps top of the key. Guarded by the freshman Dewberry. As Cam looking to work in, and Cameron Epps up high in the face. Guilty party gonna be Julian Dewberry. Make it Reynolds. Reynolds is second, team second. Your Cook, Jakowski had a pop free handoff. Drew right down the lane. And Drew Cook off the window for 2. 14 now for the junior, Drew Cook. As Cook, a dominating opening half of play. Swung corner, left alone. There's Perez online. Jose Perez with the 3 ball for the Titans of West Mifflin. 27-18, Epps looking. It's in the form of Cook. The help comes. Drew Cook up top. Cook. Now Camden Lewis. Jakowski to Epps. Epps left alone. Up for 3. Got it! Cameron Epps gets SA to 30. 8 for Epps. Second triple for Cam. Now back the other way. Here comes West Mifflin into the right side. Jose Perez, corner right out. The southpaw banks it out. Rebound, grab down Camden Lewis. His third. Jakowski, Ure has Cook in the corner. Instead finds Epps underneath. Out of bounds. Last touch by Cameron Epps. Good ball movement, but wrong read there for South Allegheny. Cook with no one at about 15 feet of him in the right side corner, and Drew, an absolute lethal shooter from that spot. Right side taken over, flip back up top there. As now it's taken by Dewberry, driving left block as Dewberry from the left side, and 1, the freshman. Team high 6, he'll look to make it 7 at the line. 0 for 1 at the line so far this evening or afternoon is West Mifflin. They're back up to a 10-point deficit. The 6'2 freshman. The lefty up, iron out, rebound, grabbed down by Ure, the junior. Drew Cook. Right side, Cook to Epps. Cameron Epps curling, finds Jakowski around to Ure. Jake Ure back to Jakowski. Josh down low. Camden has it poked free. In transition, it's Reynolds coast to coast. Stops up, foul line. Step back for 3. Back iron and out. Drew Cook high points the rebound. As Drew Cook down the left side. Cook in transition. Jakowski in the corner. Buried. Josh Jakowski with his first. As Drew Cook finds Jakowski, who knocks down the 3. No mistake there for South Allegheny. Corbett surrounded. Cook trying to take it away. Bounce pass over. And timeout called by West Mifflin. 30-second timeout used by the Titans. Down 33-20. 4:15 remaining in the second. 14 for Cook, 8 for Epps, 6 for Ellis, 3 for Jakowski, and 2 for Camden Lewis on the other side. 6 for Dewberry, 4 for Rideout, 5 for Perez and Reynolds in this contest. West Mifflin will return to section play versus Derry on the 3rd for South Allegheny. They will as well, as they will take on Apollo Ridge. And Apollo Ridge then return home to take on Seton LaSalle on January 7th. West Mifflin the inbound as Dewberry picks it up from between the wickets here with 4:10 remaining in the second quarter. Dewberry left side. Ellis had it knocked away as Cayenne continues the pressure. As driving, Corbett, left block, back up top, right out in the right wing. Spiraling along there is Reynolds. Reynolds tries to cut down the lane, and he's going to be fouled on his way in, as West Mifflin will keep possession with 3:41 remaining here in the opening half of play. Foul goes on Epps, his first team first, as Curta going to come in for West Mifflin. Already used more bodies today than they did yesterday. Reynolds right side, poked away, gets it back, now take it over by right out corner, it's Corbett. As Ellis all over him, Corbett to right out, puts up the right wing three and knocks it down, as the three ball has kept the Titans around here in this one. There's Corbett the rebound. Back the other way, there goes Perez. Kick out, Curta from the corner. Rebound, grab down, Jakowski. Here comes Cook, and Drew Cook off the window for two. As Drew Cook up to 16 first half points here for South Allegheny. Curta, now it's Corbett. Corbett back to right out, he'll try again. That one altered as Curta can't get it to go. Rebound, Epps up ahead, and Cam Epps throws it away. Dewberry off to Reynolds. Now it's taken by Eli Curta. Weave up top. Dewberry looks to drive outside. Corbett from the corner. Bullseye. As Corbett finally on the board with two here for West Mifflin. Or make it a three as Corbett makes it a 35-26 game. Ellis can't answer. Jakowski the rebound. And Josh going to be fouled on the shot attempt. Foul goes against Curta, his first. First shot by Josh Jakowski, that one's true. Jakowski part of that SA baseball team as well. 4 points for Josh. As Jakowski knocks down both. Gets the roll, should not count, hit the top of the backboard. And that's what West Mifflin's saying, but Jakowski gets the roll, gets the call to go in his favor. Dewberry here in a 37-26 disadvantage. 1:48 remaining in the first half of play. Corbett now right out, back over to Reynolds. Reynolds top of the key, bounce pass off as Eli Curta swings it. As weaving up top now, Dewberry tries to get to the rack, splits a pair, and Julian Dewberry with 8 here in the opening half of play. 37-28 as Ellis, Cook gets it. Drew Cook will survey his options. Cook Down the lane, window and out. Camden Lewis wrestles down the rebound. Lewis outside. Jakowski, the mid-range jumper is true for Josh Jakowski. 7 now for Jakowski, 39-28 your score. As there's right out, rims out. Rebound by Eli Curda. Now outside Corbin, up top to Reynolds. Reynolds flips it back over. Dewberry on the deck, swings right side to Corbin. Now Eli Curda. Curda back to right out, off to Reynolds. 42 on the clock, 39-28. SA leads it. As Cook almost the takeaway. Now Dewberry. Cook does get the steal. Second effort by. As Cook will cough it right back up. As Epps now the takeaway. Cameron Epps off to Ellis for 2. 8 for Ellis. SA to 41. 8 points for Ellis, tied with Epps for second leading scorer on the team. 14 on the clock. Jump stop. Reynolds up and in. 7 for Reynolds. 30 for West Mifflin. 6 seconds. Epps. Jakowski at the buzzer. Iron out. As Lewis had a chance at the tip back, would not go. And it's an 11-point Gladiator lead at the break right here on MVI Live, powered by Pittsburgh's top area roofing company, Planet Roof.
Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs. Because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com. It's time to level up your fitness game with Phase Up Nutrition in Jefferson Hills. Veteran-owned and operated Phase Up has been providing the community with top-quality vitamins and supplements with a priority in providing exceptional customer service. When you walk into Phase Up Nutrition, you'll get one-on-one help tailored to your specific goals. We carry a wide variety of workout supplements, pre-workout and post-workout formulas, and all types of vitamins. Come by Phase Up Nutrition today. Phase Up Nutrition, here to help you surpass those unimaginable goals. When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking out the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Brian Warnick is right here in Baldwin to help you select the right protection at the right price. Brian will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Brian Warnick, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call him when you want the real deal. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back here, halftime on MVI Live, as we're here with South Allegheny's Drew Cook. Drew, first off, really appreciate you coming over and doing this for me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, and get someone different for once here at SA, get them to know you a little bit better, who's coming off his first season of South Allegheny football and led the WPIL in receiving yards during the regular season into the postseason.
Sir.
What was that like personally for you? Let's just start there.
Man, it was truly shocking for me because I didn't play. I really never played varsity football because I was at EF. I was on JV. And I've never really seen success in football, and me coming out and doing that, it was just crazy. I couldn't even believe it, to be honest.
So for you personally, we've seen just so much success, whether it be basketball, whether it be in football, from the beginning. You know, your freshman year, you knocked off that team sitting right over there in the Bell Vernon Leopards with the big-time 3 on the road.
Yes, sir.
Then you go to South Allegheny. You guys very successful last year on the court, and then into football season where you have just a historic record-breaking season for South Allegheny. You know, what has been the ability for you just to kind of pick up varsity sports and just run with it so quickly?
Well, I don't really know. I was just doing it from, I lost my brother a couple years ago, and he wasn't able to do what I've been doing. So I just play with him in my heart, and, God blessed me with the athletic ability to be able to do it. So I'm just going to take advantage of it. Yeah, and I've been blessed with great teammates and coaches all my life. So, yeah, they helped me a lot with that.
You know, and talk about your coaches. One of your coaches has been your dad as well.
Right.
How has that been like for you getting to play under your dad?
It's been kind of hard to live up to his legacy because he went to D1 Power 5 for football, Kansas. You know, people, that's the expectation for me now, so I'm just trying to live up to that. But he's definitely way harder on me than everybody else, so that gets hard sometimes. But I just suck it up and move on with it.
Make you a little better, give you a little more motivation to get to where you want to be. But we've seen so much success in your first year of football at South Allegheny. You guys, got playoff wins, which I don't think many people expected. You almost won the section title. How do you carry that into basketball season? And, standard's kind of the standard for you guys on the hardwood, and, a lot of talent returning. How do you guys continue to just succeed and live up to the South Allegheny basketball expectation?
Just bringing a winning culture over, because we have some football players who play basketball, and them being able to experience that type of winning, it's just going to bring it over for basketball. We've been winning for basketball, so it's really nothing different.
It's now contagious all around the school. It started with you guys, and then last year we saw, the Jakowskis, baseball players. They, won a section, won a playoff game. You guys that all went from basketball to football almost won the section, but won a playoff game, almost knocked off Elwood City into the semifinals as well. I mean, so much success for you guys, and, winning breeds winning, and that's what we've seen for you. But for you personally, obviously basketball is kind of where we've got to know you before anything else. Is that the preference of the two sports, or is football kind of starting to get a bigger place in your heart?
I'm starting to think football is getting a bigger place, because that's what I'm really getting looked at now for colleges for. So definitely football right now. So
how's that whole process been for you, the recruiting process for football?
It's been great. A couple coaches hit me up on Twitter. I went to a JMU game day visit a couple weeks ago. It's been really nice, really nice.
And how much fun is this, not just in basketball, but to be able to do it in football well with Cam Epps, who, he kind of came over, we saw you play together before you even stepped foot onto a high school court in the summer league. Yeah. And then, you and Cam going through kind of this process together, recruiting process for football and, getting to play basketball and football together. How's that been like for you?
Man, it's been great, because me and him grew up together. We've been best friends our whole lives, and just to see us both succeeding like this is just – it's a blessing. It's really a blessing. So
for you, are there any goals, obviously, besides the big one? You guys, I'm sure, want to win a WPO championship again. Sir. Like always, that's what SA expects to do. They expect to be there competing. But personally, is there anything you would like to accomplish here this season?
I would like to hit 1,000 points. I forget what I'm at. I don't know if it resets or not, but I'm at like 700 or something.
Well, a lot of schools do it. It's the combination point, or you have 1,000 at SA. But by the time the end of your career, I think we're going to see you at both. Yeah, for sure. But this year, I think my combined points, I should hit 1,000 this year. So that's one of my main goals. And obviously, winning Whitfield State Championship, that's the expectation for this year. So obviously, from rich athletic bloodlines, Drew, maybe, that's become pretty well known about you. But is there anything maybe that people out there don't know about you that would surprise them? Man, my work ethic is just I work my butt off every day. Me and my dad, he's done it before, so he knows what it takes, and he gets me. We work out early in the morning, before school, on the weekends, and that really is a part of my success. That's what makes me do what I do out there. And we talked about your dad a little bit being hard on you, just because obviously he cares about you and wants what's best for you as an athlete. Is there any motivation to build upon what he did and not just say, hey, my dad did it, but I want to do what my dad did and then be better than what my dad did? Yeah, I definitely want to make my own legacy for myself. People know him, but I want him to know me instead. And he messes with me all the time, talk about he went D1, all this, and I'm gonna beat that. I'm gonna do that too. Drew Cook creating his own legacy as we speak, as this young man, not just a threat on the gridiron, but the hardwood as well, and can't wait to see what the future holds for you, Drew. Thank you. When we come back, it's going to be half number 2 right here on your home for Mon Valley Athletics, MVI Live. E-Paint's proudly serving the community since 2021, offering home service for both residential and commercial properties. At E-Paint's, we will work with you to plan every step of the process and ensure that your satisfaction is met. With a team of experts and a variety of professional services available, you can be sure that your house will be taken care of. From the smallest to largest task, E-Paints believes your home deserves top priority service. For more information, visit epaintsandEpoxy.com or call 412-559-8515. E-Paints, quality professional services that you can trust. At Primzo Rentals and Indoor Storage, we offer a state-of-the-art facility with the best customer service around. When you rent from us, you'll have 24-hour access to your belongings, and with a variety of units available, we have something for everyone. Give us a call at 412-980-4272 or book online at primzorentals.com. Primzo Rentals and Indoor Storage, all the convenience and security you need. Bronzeado Tanning Salon in Menneson is open 5 days a week and is redefining the tanning experience. With gold, silver, and bronze tanning beds at Bronzeado, we have something for everyone. Schedule your appointment today online at bronzeadotanningsalon.com or give us a call at 724-322-4451. Bronzeado Tanning Salon, come get your glow on.
Halfway home here on MVI Live, powered by Pittsburgh's top area roofing company, Planet Roof. As we get set to play on, SA leads by 11. As the third quarter upon us, Cameron Epps leads the charge for South Allegheny as he has a game high, or Drew Cook, leads the charge for South Allegheny, game high 16-7 for Jakowski, 8 for Ellis and Epps. Spread out scoring for South Allegheny. As into the second quarter we roll, or third quarter we roll, second half, as there's Drew Cook for SA inside Jakowski. Off the window for 2-9 for Josh Jakowski, third helper for Drew Cook. In this one, SA leads 43-30. As poked back free, now taken by Corbett in the front court. Corbett finds a cutting Reynolds down the lane, outside right out, lets it fly, iron around and out. Jake Yurt comes down with his fourth board of the game. Now it's Cameron Epps. Epps over the half-court stripe. Epps, top of the key, now Cook. Slides right, foul line, Cook, Jakowski in the corner. Swings foul line, Camden Lewis. Off the window and out, rebound, grabbed down by Rideout. As now Dewberry, the freshman. Dewberry, 8 points leading the charge as Cook the steal. Back the other way, Drew Cook drives and Cook too far underneath. Rebound taken over by Ure. As Jakowski back to Ure, blocking foul on the pass called against Jose Perez. Going to be Jose's second, team first. As Jakowski iron out Camden Lewis, the rebound, can't finish. Rebound grabbed down by Rideout, back the other way, it's Wes Mifflin. Jose Perez, left wing, 3, no. Rebound pops back free, eventually Lewis takes it, turns, fires down. It's a dot, and Drew Cook can't finish, but Epps will. The rebound, the score, double digits for Cameron Epps, and a 15-point SA advantage. As now Perez, right at Lewis. Perez flips it. Corbett, right side, skipped across to Dewberry. 6:10 remaining in the third. As Dewberry, top of the key, right side. Dewberry curling. Dewberry up under window and fouled by Drew Cook. Cook's first, team first. Two shots coming by the freshman. He's 0 for 1 from the line today. 0 for 2 is Wes Mifflin. Kowski out, Ellis in. Dewberry gets the first. He has 9. As the freshman through the motions once again, left hand iron out, rebound, grabbed down again by Jose Perez, skips it across, high pointed by Reynolds, fakes the 3, drives in, lost the handle, gets it back, flips it corner, Perez, as taken back over by Dewberry. Dewberry now rolling, surveying, finds the Titan senior Reynolds. Reynolds takes the screen, driving down the lane, kicks it right out, was not ready. Perez, baseline drive, found on his way down the far side. Drew Cook, another personal. 2 quick fouls on Drew Cook. And Drew's going to come out for the first time today. Reynolds the trigger, 31 for West Mifflin, down 45-31, third quarter, 5:35 remaining in the third. As there's Julian Dewberry up top, swings it back to Reynolds, top of the key on the SA logo, guarded by Cameron Epps. Epps, light pressure as Reynolds, right side, looks to drive, corner. Now Perez back up top to Corbett once more. Dewberry, good ball movement outside the arc once again by the Titans, but no room to penetrate. As Ellis riding Dewberry, taking over Jake Ure up ahead. Here comes Ellis. Ellis, right side, kick out. Ure fakes the 3, drives in. Ure, no. Rebound to the corner. Cameron Epps got it. 13 now for Cameron Epps. 4:45, third quarter up ahead. There's Dewberry, the freshman. Left side locked up and fouled by Camden Lewis. Yarborough going to come back in. Ball trickles in, Yarborough finds it, flips it off right out. Taken back over left side, West Mifflin looking to work here. As trying to drive in, Yarborough off the dish, can't finish, rebound underneath, loose on the deck, Yarborough has it, and eventually a tie-up will be the call. Arrow favors West Mifflin with 4:25 remaining in the third. (48-31) third quarter. SA on top of West Mifflin. Bounce pass in, right out, up top Corbett. Eilise off of him and out as South Allegheny can't escape their own end, but they lead by 17 here in third quarter action. As finally West Mifflin's Reynolds right to the rack, give him 9, Titans to 33. Cameron Epps, handoff, Fisher-Eilise. 4:05 third quarter action as Fisher-Eilise right side off to Ellis. Ellis to Epps. Epps now Ure down low. Cayenne Ellis rolling back to Ure, driving Ure left side. Tap off the window. 50 for South Allegheny. First bucket for Ure. Reynolds his third, 3:41 third quarter. 17-point Gladiator advantage. Drew Cook's been sitting on the bench getting a breather here. He has a team high and game high 16 points for South Allegheny. Hand off Eilise, right to Epps, pulls up, bullseye, Cam, another. Red hot again, Cameron Epps, 16 points, 4 triples for Epps. As Reynolds to Yarbrough right at Lewis. Kick out. There's Dewberry has help in the corner. Spins away. Back up top he goes. Reset to the likes of David Reynolds. Reynolds. Now Corbett. Corbett back to Dewberry. 3 on the clock in the third. Yarbrough top of the key. Now right out on to Reynolds. Tries to penetrate. Kicks it corner. Right out 3. Side iron out. Rebound. Grabbed down eventually by Cameron Epps. No. Deflected sideline and out of bounds. Last touch by Wes Mifflin. .244 third quarter that probably half's been played without the man going to the scorer's table right now, Drew Cook. As Cameron Epps over the timeline, flips it right side, Eilis back to Epps. Epps. Hard pass off of Dewberry. Gonna be a kickball violation. That's gonna get Drew Cook back into the game. As Ellis will get the break with 2:32 remaining in the third. Epps the trigger. Perez also going to come back in. He's going to replace Corbett. Cook back to Epps. Epps high arcer right to Drew Cook. Cook looks to drive, finds Cam, pulls the trigger. That time no. Rebound grabbed down by Rideout. Taken back away. Eilis to Yer, blocked by Reynolds. As Reynolds knocks it away. SA ball, 2:17 remaining in the third. 20-point Gladiator advantage. Camden Lewis the trigger. Lewis flips it up top. Cook high points. Cook gets the screen. Drew driving right to the cylinder. And one. Drew Cook, 18 points for the junior. First bucket of the half for Drew Cook. Jakowski, haven't seen him in a while. He'll come back in for South Allegheny. Yerg will head to the bench. Yarbrough gets the personal. So Drew Cook to convert on the old school three-point play. SA third free throw of the game for the Gladiators. And Drew Cook up to 19. SA 3 for 3 from the line. 56 for South Allegheny. As now Perez stops up. Perez foul, trying to push it back up. Camden Lewis the guilty party, and that's going to be a third foul on Camden Lewis. As we see Ellis come back to the scorer's table, and I believe that is and will indeed be for Camden Lewis. So Lewis gets the blow here. 2:05 remaining in the third. 23-point lead for the South Allegheny Gladiators. EF Franklin Regional on tap next. Left side handoff as trying to drive in. That's Reynolds working on Epps. Reynolds to the middle. The teardrop floater drops home for 2 for David Reynolds. He has 11. Now Drew Cook, right side timeline. Cameron Epps. Epps penetrates. Epps, Cook, catch, release, knockdown. Drew Cook adds 3 more. 22 for Drew Cook. As now Reynolds right to the rack. This time doesn't go. Jakowski the rebound. Down to 1:30 remaining as there goes Epps. Picked off by Dewberry. Hail Mary pass. Can Reynolds run it down? No. And it's a turnover with 1:22 remaining in the third. Six. 35 with 1:22 remaining in the third. Cameron Epps back to Cook. Cook wants another. This time, no. Rebound by Rideout. Was going for 25 was Cook. As up, under, and 1 for Dewberry. The freshman adds his 11th. 1 for 4 from the line is Wes Mifflin. Ellis the personal. Morrison back in. Yarbrough will get the blow. Old school three-point play, won't fall, rebound right out. Denied, Jakowski grabs down the rebound the other way. Epps, the hesitation, gets right to it. 18 for Epps, 62 for South Allegheny, 3 away from the clock going the rest of the way. As the left side, Perez down low, Morrison slows up, can't get it, rebound by Ellis. His second, Ellis has it poked free, out of bounds, last touch by Ellis with 37.9 remaining, 59-36. David Reynolds hitting to right out, right back to Reynolds, right wing, 32 on the clock, 59-37. As out of bounds, stays with South Allegheny. Drew Cook, now Epps right side, Cameron Epps driving, Epps up top, Josh Jakowski pulls the trigger, iron and out, right out the rebound, and that will take us to the fourth quarter right here on MVI Live, powered by Pittsburgh's top area roofing company, Planet Roof.
Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs, because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com. When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking out the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision too. That's why State Farm agent Brian Warnick is right here in Baldwin to help you select the right protection at the right price. Brian will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Brian Warnick, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call him when you want the real deal. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
61-37, 3 chapters written, 1 left to go. South Allegheny gave up just 7 points in that third quarter. A 20-point quarter for the Gladiators as well. And to go double check on that, that's what I had, and scoreboard said 59, so just wanted to make sure. As here's Ellis up top. Now Cook left wing off the iron, rebound to Cameron Epps. Jakowski, Josh up top. Elise wants the 3. Rebound, pop free, back to Ellis. Now Jakowski, corner, Cook again. No, rebound. Elise, make it Ellis. Ellis wants the 3. They're firing away. Nobody can finish, but Josh Jakowski finally will. He's into double digits with 11. 63-37. Right out, make it Dewberry. Finger roll, iron out. Ellis boxing out, allowing Cook to take over. Cook to Epps. Epps looks for the trailer. It's Ellis. Ellis for 3. Iron and out. Again, it's a rebound by Reynolds. He's been good on the glass here in this one. As Reynolds blocked by Ellis. Dewberry had the rebound momentarily as Dewberry looking for an option. Swings it back over up top. Reynolds, 6:35 remaining in the fourth. Right wing, Reynolds skips across, right out from the corner. Can't connect. Rebound again by Josh Jakowski. 7 boards to go along with 11 points for Jakowski. Ellis from the corner. Josh to Cam as Cameron Epps. Left side, Epps. Jakowski pulls the trigger. No good. Rebound grabbed down by Rideout. As Cook was relacing the shoe, so an option was off the floor for SA. Up top, Rideout swings it. Perez in the right corner. 63-37 game, the takeaway. Eilise has 2 up ahead. Eilise, Epps, corner, up for 3. Cameron Epps, another. Blackjack for Epps, 21 for Cameron Epps, 66 for South Allegheny. 1 point away from invoking the mercy roll is SA. Morrison will tap it in for 2, though, his first bucket of the game. 39 for West Mifflin. Cook's floater will fall. 24 now for Drew Cook. 68-39, 5:18 fourth quarter. Right side taking over now Morrison. Morrison hard pass in. Perez, Dewberry. Rolling left wing now top of the key. 4:55 fourth quarter, 68-39. Jose Perez swings it right out in the left wing. Right out back up top to Reynolds. As Reynolds right down the lane and Reynolds ironing out Ellis the rebound. Third board of the quarter for Ellis. Epps, Cook, left wing. Why not put up another? This time the iron is unkind. As Epps the steal and Epps the score. Cameron Epps, 23. Thirty-second timeout by the Titans. $24 for Cook, 23 for Epps, 11 for Jakowski, and 8 for Ellis. For South Allegheny, 11 for Reynolds and Dewberry on the other side. Only 3 Titans have been on the score sheet this half. Morrison, Dewberry, and Reynolds. No points for Perez, Rideout, and Corbett as they combined for 15 in the first half of play. .427 fourth quarter action, 70-39 South Allegheny on top of the West Mifflin area Titans here. Going to be Titan basketball down by a 31-point margin. Yeah, Franklin Regional on deck. As Dewberry drives, fade away, banked in for 2, the freshman with 13. Team high for Dewberry. Drew Cook, the hesitation right to the window, can't get it. Dewberry the rebound. Turns it over as that's Hunter Malonic, corner to Ellis. As Ellis jump stop taken away by Yarborough. Yarborough back the other way and Fisher Eilise gets the personal. Cameron Epps on the bench for South Allegheny. Now we're going to see another Gladiator check in. Make it a pair. James Anderson going to come in for South Allegheny. Drew Cook's night's done. Josh Jakowski will also exit, so the bench being empty by head coach Tony DeCenzo. Right side, Corbett. Samaj Reasons, the other Gladiator entering the game as the fadeaway iron and out. Rebound grabbed down by Malonic. Malonic drives. Malonic, no good. Rebound right out. Thrown away looking for Curta. As Jose Perez will head out of the game. Also going to see Adam Jakowski, Josh's younger brother, standout pitcher for South Allegheny, come in. So Adam Jakowski in. Aiden Shane also going to check in next stoppage by. As a 3-ball, South Allegheny adds to their total. As knocking it down, Fisher Ialise with his first bucket of the game. Swung, knocked away. Anderson now taking over in transition. Ialise now Reasons, no, rebound and out of bounds. Going to be West Mifflin basketball. Shane into the game for the South Allegheny Gladiators. West Mifflin bringing in Noah Williams along with the likes of Terrell King, Rocco Ladon, Elijah Cook all entering, and South Allegheny also going to bring in Manny Williams. So into the front court comes Terrell King. King gets it back up top, looking for an option, swung back up top. That's to Noah Williams. Williams looks to penetrate. The 16-footer will fall for Williams off the bench onto the board. As Williams adds 2 here for the West Mifflin Titans. Now Reasons right to the window, add 2 for South Allegheny. As Reasons picks up his first bucket. .2 remaining rolling clock. That will go against Shane. Noah Williams will shoot 2. 36.9. Williams clanks it off the iron and out. Another Titan gonna head into the game. If Williams is true on this one, he is. 1 for 2, he has 3. Manny Williams into Reasons. Reasons over the timeline with 32, 75-43 as Reasons. Guarded by King. Reasons, now Williams, Manny Williams taken away, no, as he gets it right back. Austin Shane from the corner, rebound, put back, Adam Jakowski onto the board, 77 for South Allegheny. As King at the other end, no good, rebound essay, here comes Shane, and Aiden Shane off the window for 2. South Allegheny with a 79-44 victory as Shane caps it off with 2 for South Allegheny. And the Gladiators now 9-1 on the year as they run the Titans off their home floor, 79-44. We'll take a break, come back, E-Paint's player of the game in our Primzo Rental and Storage recap right here on your home from Mon Valley Athletics, MVI Live.
E-Paint's proudly serving the community since 2021, offering home service for both residential and commercial properties. At E-Paint's, we will work with you to plan every step of the process and ensure that your satisfaction is met. With a team of experts and a variety of professional services available, you can be sure that your house will be taken care of. From the smallest to largest task, E-Paints believes your home deserves top priority service. For more information, visit epaintsанdepoxy.com or call 412-559-8515. E-Paints, quality professional services that you can trust.
Back here on MVI Live, powered by Planet Roof, 79-44, your final score as the Gladiators knock off the Titans. Drew Cook, your E-Paints player of the game, 24 points, 3 rebounds, 4 steals, 3 assists for Drew Cook. He is your E-Paints player of the game here today as we'll head into our Primzo Rental and Storage recap show. 13 points for the freshman Julian Dewberry, 11 for Reynolds, alone 2 in double digits for the West Mifflin Titans, who are only able to put up 14 points in the second half. So those are your lone 2 in double digits. 7 for Rideout and 5 for Perez. That was all in the first half. 3 for Corbett 2 for Curta, 3 for Williams, and 2 for Isaiah Morrison. As 44 for West Mifflin, 11, 19, 7, and 7. South Allegheny up by 11 after 1. They tied at 19 in the second quarter with West Mifflin, led by 11 after 1. Then a 20 and 18-point third and fourth quarter. 79 your final for South Allegheny, led by E-Paint's player of the game, Drew Cook. 24 points, 3 rebounds, 4 steals, and 3 assists for Drew Cook, your E-Paint's player of the game. 23 points, 3 rebounds, 5 steals, and 3 assists for Cameron Epps. 11 for Josh Jakowski, along with an 8-point performance by Ellis, 3 by Eilis, 2 for Reasons. Adam Jakowski and Aiden Shane, along with Jake Ure, adding 2 for South Allegheny, now 9-1 on the season. South Allegheny at Apollo Ridge in their next game. West Mifflin will take on Derry at home on January 3rd. We'll take a break, come back, or that will do it for us here on this one. We'll come back on the network in just about 10 or so minutes for our final game here this afternoon, as Elizabeth Forward will take on Franklin Regional next right here on MVI Live, powered by Pittsburgh's top area roofing company, Planet Roof. SA 79. 44, your final score right here on MVI Live.
This has been a presentation of Lions Heart Media on MVI Live.